ducks and people. No, these are shit brakes. I did nothing but like add power to this thing and the final gear ratio. This by all means is the stock Autobello. They overheat after like 3 seconds of braking. It does not like the torque that I added to it. I even have the heavy duty long block. It's still like struggling with the torque. Alright, we'll go to stage 1. Yeah. Yeah. Let's watch that again. Let's do this in third person. That time I didn't flip. That time I didn't flip. I can pretty much just drive over those. And the cars I usually run, like the Miramar, you can't really go over these. And this thing, since it's so high off the ground and meant for off-roading, not speed, you could just go right over it. I'm not rolling on half of these turns. It doesn't even look that bad. It's probably got a busted windshield though. If you accelerate too hard, it lifts the front wheels off the ground. Now we're out of NOS, so we're gonna struggle on power now. 10 pounds of NOS is like 5 minutes of driving. Five minutes of driving on 1,000 RPMs. Oh yeah, no, this thing could drift somehow. Probably because it's off-road tires. Handbrake does nothing. It does not handbrake drift. Look, I'll show you. They like don't even lock up. That's how weak this thing's brakes are. They don't even lock up. It's also an uphill. It's also an uphill. Without the NOS, this thing doesn't go uphill. When the NOS runs out, the thing switches to hopes and dreams. It just doesn't have the speed or momentum to do it uphill. It's the stock out of Ballard. Probably a few thousand pounds. I don't. It doesn't strike me as a light vehicle. For uphill, we gotta switch it to low so it can actually like accelerate somewhat. It's Bob. Yeah, he's slamming into the wall. This thing steers like a boat. Look at that, I did a handbrake turn. I don't even know what I hit there. Oh shit. That one didn't happen. That didn't happen. What these guys don't know is they've got a smaller engine than me. I just weigh 5 times as much as them. Also, my technique on these corners are fucking awful. It's... Yeah. If only this thing could have upgraded sway bars. I went back to the top. Right now I'm just trying not to flip this thing over on these hairpins. You'll see I put the... You'll see that this thing is redlining while there's no tire squealing. That's because the wheels are in the air. There we go. Pull up in a proper drift. So there again, it was redlining, but there was no wheel spin. That's because it's open differential right now. Counter steering, what's that? I've seen a car IRL where the steering, if you steer left, the wheels turn right. If If you steer right, the wheels turn left. Like literally inverted steering. I guess it's a drift car or something. Either way, that just doesn't seem like a practical idea. I want to get behind these guys to see if I can keep up with them in this thing. See how far back I can get. I'm glad the rewind can go back pretty far. Probably, but like my keyboard's so far away, and like I'm pretty lazy. We don't need the front differential locked. We need the rear one locked. This thing has a flat nose. I hit that anyway. That's okay. This thing can take it. The fact that I can even attempt to take a hairpin in this thing is crazy, though. Center of mass, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, oversteered. Look at this thing bounce around. Look at the lift off this thing does. Look at this. It does it in second too, look. Think I can do it in third? You can do it in a third, but it stalls out pretty much. And just every time you like downshift or you upshift, it just the whole front end goes up. This thing's gonna understeer. Yeah, NASCAR overtake, NASCAR overtake. The handling is actually not as bad as it seems. I'm saying that because, like, this thing, I'm starting to get the hang of it. It kind of handles like the SUV. For what? I wouldn't say that anything like similar at all. This thing handles like a boat, but it can like still be managed with practice for sure. Where it knows. Now, this thing will not catch up with them because this thing is way too slow. But it is fun to drive. I'll try and take this turn better this time. I didn't understeer, but I didn't drift, so I mean, like, look at the brake temperature. It's hard to explain how to drift this thing, but essentially you just gotta like ease into the brakes. Oh, I'm gonna hit those trees. I mean, the alignment doesn't look too bad. We're just missing the spare. Where to NOS that? So let's just do this. I'm surprised this thing can oversteer. Fuck. No, this thing is like the only modifications are to the engine and the whatchamacallit, the transmission. It has nitrous. I did nothing to the suspension. The range box can't be really changed, so it's like I changed this that to this, but other than that. You want to have a weird vehicle? Get the Pessima, right? Let me get rid of this fucking stupid UI. I don't need this no more. I don't think you've driven this one. Cause look at this. is a speed demon, dude. Third gear. Rear steer. Oh, we're slowing down. We better downshift to make it up this hill. This is a really steep hill. it's so fast. Let me see if I can get it up into a higher gear. Yeah, this is terrible. This thing's awful. It's not the prefab that's bad. It's the rear steer. Yeah, rear suspension steerable. We get to the engine. We try to make it a. Let's give it a front wheel drive so that I can drive. There we go. See, the all-wheel drive. What it does is it gives 90% of the power to the rear, and if the rear doesn't have CVs, they don't get power. So it gives the 10% power to the. But this gives it amazing handling now. Because the steering, like, four-wheel steer, if I'm correct. And it's got a lot of downforce. You just gotta make sure you don't have too much power in while you're steering. You can take corners at higher speeds, but yeah, no, there's understeer still. Look, if I steer all the way left, you can see the rear wheel steering. All the way right, that's four-wheel steering. Now, if you want to have a secret weapon for circuit racing, you get this. You get the four-wheel steer. The rear wheels you just have to drive it like a front-wheel drive, because it will be a front wheel. Because the rear wheels will not be powered. You can't power the rear ones. But the solution to this is you get like as much front grip as you can. Yeah, you just like maximize downforce and grip. And this thing is probably really good at cornering. It's sequential too, so you don't even have to clutch for your shifts. Yeah, you gotta try this, the rear steer. Test the limits on it now. was experimenting with something else as well. A CVT on the Nuremberg. Yeah. It's interesting. Well, since you always have the power down, you don't slow down as much in corners. We could go there. I haven't been on Nord a whole lot. What's it called? Okay, I was gonna say, I know it was a K something. There's number 12 that has 5 people on it. We could join that one. Alright, I spawned next to a Pessima. Actually don't want to start on the GP. But you usually run the ETK 800, right? I was gonna say, that's like the German equivalent to what I usually have, or what I have in real life. The SUV one. Change this thing to black so I don't blind you. Not the Miramar, this thing's too NA for that.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Now I was thinking like I could make a build for this, but we'll see.
OBS. YouTube. YouTube Studio. Change account that can run. Oh, I have 155 views. Nice. Another things have 6. Nice. Details. And I changed the title. Yes, maybe it's just the title.
We're back.
Yeah. I see. Oh my god. 3.3 hours. Nice, dude. Not bad. Average time which they saw. Yeah. Crazy. I'm sad. But hey, it's not bad. Yeah. It's the highest. Oh my god, I'm so famed, dude. Yeah. Well, live stream. Aufnahme ja. I don't know. Need for speed. Can you check something for me, please? When you see the stream, is it online, the stream? Yeah, same here. Okay. Because at my side there stands a stream is preparing. And I don't know why. Yeah. It's crazy. But it happens. Yeah. Do you see the stream now? Okay. Okay, wait, Do you see it now? Yes, it's live now. Perfect. So can you look if it's working, the screen you now? Wait a second. Cause latency. Game crashed, perfect. No, and if Unbound Racing 4K 60 FPS. Okay. Crazy. I know. Can you look? Again? Same. Yeah, but my side, I see it. You know. Yeah, I see the screen. Settings. Hotkeys. Wait, I do full screen, you know. Damn. I know it's working. Perfect. Cinema absolute. Yeah, same. Yeah, I see it on my phone. Really good quality, right? I know. Yeah. 4K. It's really good on my phone, the quality. It's like that I'm playing it on phone. The game crashed. Crazy. But I don't care, the game is already started. I need like 1 minute or no 10 seconds to start the game, you know? Or maybe it's just crashing because multiplayer. Can you see it, the car? The graphic looks really good, even in the stream. Yeah. And it's really, really soft, because I have so much FPS. In single player I have more, because it's don't have to render the other players, I think. The graphics looks better in the stream than in the game. Yeah. Crazy. Yes. I have the best car here. It's just the start. The price that you can drive this race. The single player is harder than the multiplayer. Yeah. Yeah. Competition. It's good for training, but as you can see, they are getting slower, or I'm getting faster. Maybe both. Damn. Yeah. But you can see how the gap is. Taking the Formula 1 line. Yeah. Yo, 200 in the city. Why not? But not too fast for the city. It's perfect, I would say. The acceleration could be a little bit more faster. Or better. You. No, but it looks really good. It looks really good on the stream.
Holy shit, there's 10 people on the server. There's not a good time to tell you that. I'm so tired, I'm going to bed. I'll be on another time. I've just been up a while.
Thanks. No problem. Yeah.
I like chilling on BeamNG, it's fun. You like the turbo diesel? You should give it a try. You might like it. It's whatchamacallit. It's just a 2.8. I want to see you make a build on it. Give it a try. Maybe you'll like it. Yeah. Diesel, gas, whichever one you prefer, just make a build on it. I'm curious as to see other people's builds. Because that thing is like the least optimal for racing, but it does have a few racing parts. Maybe we'll get together and we'll make a race for it. Shitbox racing. The rectangle racing. It's just gonna be interesting because it's just gonna be a bunch of rectangles.
Yeah.
I don't think the cooling will actually be a problem. Alright, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Have a good one.